Hello, hello. So, last week, I came to you in a moment of vulnerability. And I was a bit of a fucking loser and had a bit of a, mentee bee. Which is all fine and good. That's what this channel's for. I want to come here and I want to be able to speak about things. And it was very sweet to have so many people be really sweet about it. And I got so many lovely DMs and comments. So, thank you. It meant a lot. But this one is a happier video, thank Christ. Because I did think when I was editing it, and I was like, no, I promise next week's video, it'll be so much happier, it'll be so much better. Then I was like, I don't know if I should promise that, considering, my track record recently is that my life has just consistently been getting kind of, shitty. So I was like, I think it's a bold claim to make. But then I had a once in a lifetime experience happen to me, and I feel like we need to unpack it together. Like me and you. Well, we're gonna go. You can come through the motions of what has happened to me. On Thursday, I've had quite an eventful week anyway. I've been seeing a lot of friends, doing a lot of things. It's been really nice. But on Thursday, I had the absolute pleasure of going down to Glasgow, which I love doing anyway. But I was going for a concert. Me and my sister, we went to go see Cupcakke, who is an American rapper, for those that don't know, who raps about a lot of things. And the thing is, everybody knows a Cupcakke song. Every single person, if you have been on TikTok or YouTube or anywhere, you'll know Cupcakke. If you don't know Cupcakke, I think that's like, I think you're a wrongin'. There's no way you don't know Cupcakke. I think that's crazy. So we were going because my sister loves her and I love concerts, so I was going anyway. And we seen her not this January but last January, and she was absolutely phenomenal. She was just nuts, like the most insanely beautiful woman you can imagine, and then the most like absolutely garish, volatile thing would come out of her mouth. It was incredible. And she is such like she's a genuinely good rapper, like sickeningly good rapper. So I was obsessed. I was very excited to be going. But I'll admit, since we were coming since we were going up and coming back the same day, I was like, I want to wear something comfy, cozy, and I don't have to worry about any parts of my body showing that I'm not going to be happy about. So I settled for jeans and then originally a vest top, which is like, it's a dress, but like I tend to wear it as vest top because it's very rare I wear tight fitting little black dresses. I don't really go anywhere that warrants that. So it's been sat in my wardrobe and I just wear it as like a top when I go places, which is fine. At least it's getting worn somewhere. So I was wearing that, and I was wearing these black flare jeans, Shein's finest of course, and I wasn't feeling it. I did my makeup that morning and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I just want to crawl back into my bed. Like, I'm not feeling great. But hey, I persevered. We were on the bus on our way to Glasgow before I knew it. So I wasn't feeling the best. And I was wearing, I'm forgetting the big part of the outfit, my fur jacket, of course. But it was balls to the walls kind of hot when we got to Glasgow, which is ridiculous because literally all week the weather app said thunder and lightning, rain, thunder and lightning. Like, it was literally one thing after the other. It's like it was going to be the worst day ever. And I took that at face value. It's Scotland. I would not be shocked if we had shit weather. So I prepared for shit weather. And when we got into Glasgow and it was roasting, I was like, for fuck's sake. So the big fur jacket comes off and my arms are hanging out, and I don't need people seeing my bingo wings. I don't want people seeing that. And I have very spotty shoulders at the moment, because I always break out when I'm really stressed. So I was like, I don't want anybody seeing these either. But I was going to thug it out until we went to a charity shop. There's a nice little charity shop in St Enoch. No, Buchanan Galleries. And they have a lot of cute stuff there. And there was the cutest black top that had like a cat on it, and it was like sequined. It was so cute. I love it so much. It's genuinely one of my favourite tops now. And I was like, I need to put that on. That is so cute. And I was like, and it like, it'll cover up what I want. I put that on. I feel instantly better. I'm like, oh, everything's away. The girls are away. Everything's away. I don't have to feel like I don't know. I just felt horrible. I felt disgusting the whole day. I was just like, I feel like I look stupid. So we head for supper and then we start heading to the concert. On a side note, we went to Wendy's and Wendy's fucking slaps. I can't lie. Now, I'm not speaking about the Wendy's that are in America. I'm speaking about the one in Glasgow, and that shit was so fucking good. I'm not kidding. I've never had a Wendy's before. We were heading to Popeyes, and next door to Popeyes was Wendy's, and I went, well, we've been to Popeyes before. We've never been to Wendy's, and there's not a Wendy's in Aberdeen, so I might as well. And lo and behold, I loved it. It was great. I had like these chili fries. And a burger, a big ass burger with some pickles and all sorts of shit in there. Mwah. And there's people in the restaurant that actually came in and they were clearly going to cupcake. There was one client that was literally dressed as a cupcake, which I fucked with. I thought it was great. And then there was like other people that had like tops about cupcake, and I was like, that's fun. I was like, I wish we'd put more thought into this, but hey, we're here now, we'll just rock and roll with it. So we start rocking and rolling at the concert, but it's quite a long walk from, like, you know, the Buchanan Galleries area to the garage. I see quite a long walk. It's like a 20-minute walk, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like a lengthy walk. So you're walking past a bunch of shops, and like, you know, we pass like Acai Records, we pass a bunch of like little like Asian fusion supermarkets, which I love. I went in there and I bought myself a fake Nido. I'm so fucking happy. I don't think you understand. I think it's fake. So I was like, £6 for a Nido in this economy when people are fucking killing each other for them. I didn't feel like that was the truth, but maybe it is the truth. Maybe they're not as direly sought out in Glasgow than they are in my hometown. I don't know. It's not something I really thingy in. I just wanted a squishy toy and I saw that and I went, well, I need something to cheer me up this week. So I bought a Nido. And for £6, I was willing to pay that. And I got a ramen as well. I love ramen. And then we walked past a flying tiger and my sister was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll go in. We've got like 2 hours to kill. We might as well just go look around shops. And so we were looking around there and we see these little, I always see these because I've wanted one for my birthday for so long because I just think it's such a cute little hat to wear for your birthday. And it's like a little headband and it has a cupcake on it. I will insert a photo on either side. It'll go up somewhere. I was like, oh, that's so silly. And my sister was like, oh my god, I'll buy 2. There's 2 left. We'll buy 2 and we'll wear it to the show. And I was like, yeah, but they're birthday hats. And my sister was like, yeah, but it's smarter. It's cupcakes. And the whole way to the concert after we bought these, because of course she bought them and I got spoken into wearing one. People were passing us and going, happy birthday. And we're too polite. So we would just be like, thank you. And so we get to the venue. Everybody's dressed for cupcake. I still feel super underdressed because I'm just not dressed for this at all. But I was really happy because I had a Nido and that's I was up here now. So I'm squishing the fuck out of my Nido in the queue. I was like, yes, I'm having a great time. And we get in, we drop off like our bags and our jackets at the bag check. No, fuck. Oh my god, like coat room. What is it? Like a coat room, whatever. Wherever you put the bags when you pay people and you go, keep my bag. We did that. And it was a good thing we did, cause we see the opening act. I have a Jack Daniels because I'm like, well, of course I'm gonna have a Jack and Coke. Come on. Who do you think I am? I'm gonna have a Jack and Coke. I got offered a drink. I'm having a Jack and Coke. Sorry. I'm a Jack and Coke. I'm a happy boy. I've said Jack and Coke too much now. But the opening act comes on. Great. Gets me in the mood for Cupcake. I'm like, yes. Cupcake comes on. Cupcake is the most ethereal woman I have ever seen. Literally like glowing, stunning, like just, oh, like genuinely I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful person in real life. Like just sickening. So I'm taking a few photos for the Instagram. You know, I still haven't posted because I want to wait until I put this story out there before I posted about it. But I'll put some photos on either side. We are enjoying the show, and then I laughed, but I wasn't laughing when it happened. As Cupcake would do. She looks around the crowd and she's like, I'm looking for like the biggest sluts in the building. So obviously she looked past me. No, sadly not on this occasion. Because We were the only pricks in the crowd with 2 cupcakes on our heads. And I don't know if you can tell where this is going, but she spots us, she laughs to herself, and then she goes, "You two with little cupcakes on your heads, come on up." I'm not dressed for this. I'm not ready for this. I don't want to be on stage. There was like 10 other people in front of us that would have loved to be up on stage. And she picks me. Because I've got a fucking cupcake on my head. I shit you not. We are then taken up to stage. There's people in the crowd pushing us towards, like, "Go girl, go!" "No girl, I don't want to be up there. I don't want to go." It's not my time. I don't want to go. Before I know it, I'm on stage and Cupcake is right there. And she's a real human being. And I'm looking out at this crowd of people. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And I have this stupid fucking cupcake on my head. And my sister's next to me, she's shaking and she looks like she's going to pass out. And I'm like, if you pass out, you'll be on the news, but for not good reasons, girl. I am not letting you do that to me because it's already embarrassing that I'm on stage. Never mind if you faint. I'm not doing that today. And my sister was like, I won't faint. I'm just like so happy right now. And she was glowing with happiness and I'm happy for her. However, the entire time I was on stage, all I could think was, why me? Why me? Why today? Because I'm immediately thinking, I look fat as fuck. I look crazy as fuck. Everybody else, like, she kept pulling up more people at the stage and I'm like, oh, all these people are dressed for this concert. Okay, and here I am. It gets worse. Don't worry, it gets worse. Because I was like, why the fuck are we on stage anyway? Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? I don't dance. Like, that's a straight up rule. I don't dance. When I'm at concerts, I dance because I'm not the centre of attention. When I'm at like family parties, I dance. But it's because I'm not the centre of attention. But if I was going on stage for something, you told me, Catherine, you have to go on stage and you have to do something, dancing would be so far down my list. I would rather swallow fucking swords than ever dance on stage. I hate dancing in public, like in that way where the attention would be on me. I can't even do like the Dance Revolution machines whenever I see those in public. Like I could not. I would just feel ill because I'm like, people are looking at me and they think I'm like some sort of fucking Shrek. It's like a ridiculous thing, but it's what I would think. So when Cupcake is like, these guys are going to be my backup dancers, I was like, oh no, cool, yeah, cool, that's fine, yeah, that's what I was hoping you were going to say, Cupcake. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. And she's so lovely. This is the thing, it was such a good experience, it was really fun, but I had to like push myself in that moment. I had to be like, well, you know what, the worst possible things that could have happened in the last few weeks. I am literally at my lowest. Should this not be a lesson to just grab life by the balls and just go for it this once? I've been picked. There's people up like that are in this crowd that would have loved to have been me. Should I not shout on behalf of them? You know. And I'm not saying that my dance moves were good, but I did pop my puss. As the kids would say, I did pop my puss. Because in the moment, I think it would be more embarrassing if I went, oh no, I'm good. Oh no, I'll go back, pick someone else. It would have been way more embarrassing to do that than actually just do it. So I was at this point, fuck it, I'm here, I might as well. The music comes on, I'm like, fuck it, let me try. Let me try. And I've sent it to like a bunch of my friends and I'm like, how embarrassing is this on a scale of 1 to 10? Because of course there's footage. You don't think I was going to come into this video with baseless claims with no footage and no selfie. Don't worry, I have you covered. We have video, we have POV, my POV, and then we have my my sister's POV is literally just, she was filming the floor the entire time, so I don't know why she even bothered recording. And then there was a very lovely person we met when we were coming home from the concert that was like, I have videos of you guys on stage if you want them. So we also have a third person. So you've got first person and third person. Yippee! But I just literally just like was like, you know what, I'm gonna bust out every dance move I know. And I'll admit it, I steal a lot of my dance moves from Charlie XCX. Like her when she's on stage and she's fucking hitting one of these, and like she's like she's doing dance moves, but she's doing it because she's got a microphone in her hand and she's also singing along, but she's still popping that puss, you know. I was still that was me, except I had no microphone and I'm just stiff. I was exhausted by the end of the song, but I felt much better for doing it because, again, I feel like if I had went, no, I'm good, I would have been so mad that I turned down this opportunity to do something that is just so out of the box and so insane. And like, it's such a good story to tell people. And I would have been so mad if I missed out on that. But alas, here we are, and I did it, and I popped my puss, and it was fun. And I just wish I was wearing better clothes. But at the same time, I'm glad I was comfortable, because it's like, I was saying that to my friend today, and she made a really good point of like, but if you're wearing something else, I bet you'd be worried about it being too short or being too showy. And I'm like, you're so right. I'm never going to be happy. What a strange thing to have happened to me on like it was like a Thursday. On a Thursday night. What a strange Thursday night I had. And it was such a, like, it wasn't like a short show by any means, but it was like very early. Like doors opened at 7 and Cupcakke was on at like 8:45. She was off by like 9:15. No, that can't be right, because that's like a 15-minute set. No, she was on stage for... No, it was 10:15. That's what it was. Sorry, my math isn't great. I can't lie. Imagine that, she's on for like 30 minutes. But yeah, no, it just... I don't know how I find myself in these situations. I always do. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to me. I have to say, once we were finished dancing, like everybody got like a selfie with Cupcakke, and me and my sister just got like a selfie together, because it was like, we don't waste your time, girl. You've got a show to do. So we got a selfie with her, and she gave us everybody that was on stage, she gave them a cuddle, and she was so lovely. And I cannot express that enough. She is the nicest lady ever, literally the sweetest. And I was so in awe of her. I thought she was so cool. And the rest of the show was great, of course. But at the end, so we went to go get our stuff from the cloakroom, and we were yapping to people. There's people all through the night, even when she was still on stage, going, oh my god, you guys were on stage, slay, well done, you know, like, it was being really nice. And the same was happening when we went to go get our bags, and we were yapping at these people, and we started hearing people going like, oh my god, it's her. And we were like, who are we looking at, girl? And Cupcakke just walks out with a bunch of security guards past us, and she passes me and my sister, and I shit you not, this is what she does. She goes and has the most beautiful smile on her face, and I was just like, because I didn't know what to do, I was like, and I said to my sister, I was like, what's that? And she was like, I think she just said, like, she was me, like, she seen you, she clocked you. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay. It was just a very surreal moment. I mean, she was so incredibly beautiful, and for her to look at me, I was like, whoa, hey girl. Just, yeah, I don't know what to make of any of it. It's just like a crazy fucking thing, and every single time I speak about it, I'm like, it just sounds fake. It sounds like, and then I'm gonna go, and everybody clapped, and Obama walked in and gave me a medal. Like, it just sounds like one of those fucking Tumblr posts. But yeah, that's like my fun story for this week. It shows you, every single time you think you're down and out, it's like I said, this happens to me every single time I think I'm down and out. Something miraculous or something that is very meaningful happens to me. Like, ages ago, it was when Wuthering Heights was coming out, and controversial opinion, I liked Wuthering Heights. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I enjoyed it. I don't care. But there was an older couple that came in to see it at my work, and they were so lovely, such a lovely couple, and I served them when they first came in, and then I happened to be the one cleaning the screen when they were coming out. So I went up, and they were like, oh, it's you again, and we were yapping. They asked what my name was, and of course my name is Catherine, and the main character of Wuthering Heights is Catherine. And that moved this lady so much. Like, she started telling me about her life and about her kids, and about, you know, all these wonderful things, and how she's so grateful to have a loving husband, and like told me these beautiful things and stuff like that. Like, for most people it'd be like, oh my god, this person's speaking to me. I don't know how to take this. I love stuff like that. I love when people come to me and tell me things, even if I don't know you. I still think about the lady in Primark that came up to me and was yapping about fucking thongs. I still think about you every single day. Every single person I ever meet, I think about for the rest of my life. It doesn't even have to be for anything meaningful. It really doesn't have to mean anything at all. But it means so much to me, because it's like, what about me drew you in to tell me these things, to feel like you wanted to tell me these things? And this lady was so blown away by the fact that my name was Catherine, and even better, my last name starts with an E, and obviously it's Catherine Earnshaw. So she's like, you are literally her. She's like, I hope you find your Heathcliff. And I was like, I hope you mean the film version, because the book version is very nefarious. He's not what you want. Even the film version is quite morally ambiguous. Like, I don't know if I want a Heathcliff. I'll settle for just about anything. But because that was one of the things she asked. She was like, oh, like, I love when people say this, because I'm like, that is such a nice thing to say, but I think you're chatting shit, girl. But she said to me, she was like, you're so beautiful, you must have a husband. First of all, husband? I don't know who you think I am. Yeah, I just was like so blown away by that question, first of all. But she was like, you're so beautiful, surely you've got a husband, you know? And I was like, no. And she said, a boyfriend? And I was like, no. No, I'm pretty fucking lonely, lady, I can't lie. And she was so sweet and was just like wishing me the best, and was like, you'll find someone that will make you happy, like unprompted. And I was having a really bad day, like, I mean, catastrophically bad. Like, I was literally so deeply depressed that day, and I just did not want to be kicking about at work. And lo and behold, it paid off, because I got to meet this really lovely lady and her husband, and they were yapping about Wuthering Heights, and they were yapping about their lives and telling me all these beautiful things. And then she wished I had a Heathcliff. And I don't want the book version. He's a bit of a fucking nut. But hey, if she meant Jacob Elordi, she didn't, but it's a nice thought. But like, every single time I feel like, this is it, my life has went to shit, it's never gonna get better, I should just give up now, we're done, we're finished, something incredible happens, something insanely meaningful or just borderline ridiculous happens, like Cupcakke bring me up on stage. Ridiculous, made me uncomfortable, but also was such an eye-opener into, like, I should just start doing things. Like, I need to stop holding back with like this fear of how I look and with how I'm going to come across to people, because, you know, it was such a lovely experience, especially since after that everybody would come up to us and be like, you guys were great, we loved you, you were our favourite people on stage. And I was like, thanks, that's so sweet. And there was one girl that came up to me and was like, it was so nice to see someone with like a bigger chest up there, because I can't lie, a lot of the people that went up there were quite skinny minis, which nothing wrong with. Hey, I'm not like Nicki Minaj, I'm not going to say fuck you skinny bitches. Skinny bitches, I fuck with you, I stand with you, you know. My sisters are skinny bitches, so I'm allowed to say these things. But yeah, I don't mind if they were skinny, but I was probably the curviest girl up there. And it was nice to hear someone say that and be like, oh, it was nice to see someone that was big chested up there. I was like, yeah, that's me. I've got the girls. You can't tell in this video, but they're hidden under here. They're there somewhere. So it really ended up being a bit of a boost for me, because there was all these people coming up to me and being so lovely and saying all these lovely things to me and my sister, and being like, oh, you guys are so beautiful, like, just like, it really boosts your mood. And lo and behold, it came at a time where I was like, yeah, back against the wall, I feel like shit. Like, there's so much things in my life that I feel like I can't control and are depressing me. And this thing has happened, and it just kind of relit my fire for life again. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not still depressed. I mean, I'm still job hunting. I'm still trying to figure my shit out. Like, there's still a lot going on. But it definitely, like, it put me back in the game, you know, because I was just not feeling it at all. I was over it when I uploaded my last video, and I was making these promises of like, the next one will be as depressing, I promise. It was very much like but it could be. I could just be coming on here and just being like, I'm done, I'm out, I don't want to do this shit anymore because it's not fair. But then lo and behold, every single time something incredible happens. I can't remember like other instances, but like every single time I feel like I'm down and out, something crazy happens and I'm like, this has come along at the right time. This is a really incredible thing. Like, what the fuck? But that was my incredible thing for this month. Hopefully the next incredible thing is me winning lots of money, or Mr. Beast finding one of my videos and sending me a boatload of cash. That'd be a great one. Mr. Beast, I have a few things you could pay off for me, I promise. And I'd love you forevermore. I'll eat your lunchlys or your feastables or whatever the fuck you've got cooking. I'll do it. I don't mind. You can put me on an abandoned island for like 70 days. I'll stay. I won't even complain. I'll thank you. You know? I think that's all I've got to say. If I keep talking, it's going to be like 2 a.m. because right now it's a way to be 2 a.m. actually. So I'll stop yapping. I promise. Okay. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you to Cupcakke for allowing me on stage and allowing me to make a fool of myself. I had a lot of fun. As much as I cringed, it's an incredibly fun thing, and I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I grabbed life by the balls. And a thank you again to everybody who sent me DMs and comments and lovely things my way after I released my last video. I was really in a bit of a Debbie Downer kind of mood, and so to see people be genuinely lovely, like everybody is every single time I put out a video, it was so rewarding and so nice. It was so nice to see so many familiar faces as well. It was just a nice feeling overall. And we're nearly at 30 subscribers. Let's go! When I hit 50 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. What am I giving away? Fuck, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I'll think of something. I'm kidding. I don't want anybody to get their hopes up. First of all, I need money for me. They only get, you know who needs a giveaway? Me. Okay, I'm done. If I keep going, we'll be here till 3. Thank you for watching. It's much appreciated. I love you. I wish I had a good outro. I wish, Markiplier has so many, I should just steal his and just be like, bye-bye. Peace, adios. Do you like my hat, actually? How we feel about the hat? Okay, I'm done. Okay, bye. Fucking stupid.